Hello, everyone. This is Independent Conservative. I am Ryan Bowling. Thank you all for joining me once again. So let's stay on this whole thing with these Democrats, man. What they're trying to do now, because they see that they are really losing ground, what they're trying to do now, according to this article I'm about to read to you guys, there's some fascinating stuff in here, is that they're trying to create what they call a BLITZ primary. And essentially what it is, they want to basically overrun people's minds as much as they can with the idea of the potentiality of someone else getting on a ballot. Because it's really late right now. It's really late. You really can't put anybody else in there. You can't put Gavin Newsom on there. It's just so late in the game. So they're going to try to overrun the minds of the people, because that's basically when I saw the term BLITZ primary or BLITZ campaign, I think, that's what I thought. They want to try to overrun the people's minds using certain what they call icons to get people to think towards the Democratic Party. So let's put it to you like this. They're going to use mind control. That's what they're going to use. They've been using it forever, but they're going to really go overdrive this time. So let's get right into this article, and you're going to find out exactly what this nonsense is all about. These people are so desperate they don't know what to do. But two well-connected Democrat advisors are reportedly shopping a plan to replace President Joe Biden on the 2024 ticket through a, quote, BLITZ primary. That's what it is, BLITZ primary. In other words, BLITZ mind control, okay, process before the party's August convention. Man, August is right around the corner. It's next month, dude. But you got to come up with something. According to Semaphore, whatever that means, the plan was authored by former Obama and Clinton administration official, and yeah, of course, them two socialists, and current Georgetown University law professor Rosa Brooks and Ted Dintersmith, a venture capitalist and donor. So there's their money. There's the money. Their plan has been circulated among Democrat donors and fundraisers, as well as officials within the Biden campaign and administration, according to the outlet. Of course, you got pictures of Biden looking up there and looking all weird with holding a microphone. Man, he's gone. The plan would reportedly entail, check this out, Biden stepping down as a Democrat nominee in mid-July, announcing the new system, and this is the plan accordingly, okay? Whether or not they're going to actually initiate this plan, or whether or not this plan is going to actually come to fruition, time will tell. But it says announcing a new system with support from Vice President Kamala Harris. Who cares? Potential candidates having a few days to throw their hats in the ring. The Democrat Party beginning a primary sprint in which the 6 candidates with the most votes from delegates pledged to run, quote, positive-only campaigns. Positive-only campaigns, this is part of the plan. Positive-only campaigns. Now, what are the Democrats doing right now that's positive for all people in America? What are they actually doing? They're raising hell is what they're doing in cities all over the country. These progressive Democrats are raising hell. Crime is at an all-time high. Is that something? What positive? Let's go on. What are they doing positive? But anyway, positive-only campaigns in the month leading up to the convention. Weekly forums with each candidate moderated by, quote, cultural icons. And here's these cultural icons, such as Michelle Obama. As much as I like Michelle Obama, she is not a cultural icon. She's not a cultural icon, okay? Michelle Obama, Oprah, that can be argued, and Taylor Swift in order to engage voters. 3 leftist loon bags. As far as I'm concerned. And all of them are females, right? They're all females. Where are the males at? They're all females. I guess they're trying to be inclusive. But Taylor Swift is like, I've never heard any of this woman's songs. I don't listen to the music anyway, the secular music of the day anyway. It stinks, but I never heard any of her music and I don't know much about her political views, but clearly her political views must be more in line with the Democratic Party because they chose her to engage voters, right? In other words, to manipulate you psychologically, okay? Anyway, the nominee being chosen by delegates before the start of the Chicago convention on August 19th and being announced, quote, with plenty of fanfare on the 3rd day of the gathering. The nominee being unveiled on stage with Biden, Barack Obama and Bill Clinton, and Biden being celebrated as, quote, a modern day George Washington. If you don't see mind control in that, man, that is pure manipulation. It's rhetoric, like I said before. It's rhetoric. And let me say something, too, in reference to the whole phrase of rhetoric. Someone was talking about how, saying that, Trump is not good at doublethink, which is true. This is what politicians tend to do. But rhetoric, as defined as it is, doesn't necessarily mean that you're telling a lie or any of that. Rhetoric is just persuasion and convincing someone to believe what you believe. It could be false, it could be true, but you're using persuasive words and terminology. Politicians are good at that. They're good at double speak as well. They're good at that as well, but they're good at rhetoric per se. They're good at spinning words and phrases to get the people to accept their worldview, even if the worldview goes against logic, common sense, and morals and values. Okay? But here, the whole idea, part of this plan is to be to celebrate Biden as a modern day George Washington. Biden is in no way even remotely close to George Washington. He's not even remotely, he doesn't have any of the intellect of George Washington. Man, that's another video by itself. Come on now. That's ridiculous. If anyone believes that, then you're gone. Not anyone watching this video. Not saying anyone watching it, don't get triggered. But anyone that falls for Biden being compared or celebrated as a modern day George Washington, if this plan is actually initiated, then you are gone. There's nothing else to talk to you about. What we going to convince you about? You fell for the okie doke. You drunk the Kool-Aid. Anyway, the memo states, according to Semaphore, quote, we can limp to shameful, avoidable democracy ending defeat. No, it will not be a democracy ending defeat. What it will be is a defeat, at least for 4 years, of the nastiness that you Democrats, progressive, liberal, socialist Democrats are trying to push on the people. Goes on to say, or Democrats can make this our finest hour. Yeah, your finest hour, all right, your most manipulative, pervasive hour, okay? While we hope for help from Lord Almighty, the Lord helps those who help themselves. We need to act now, end quote. Well, first of all, you're not going to get any help from the Lord Almighty, not the God of the Bible. You might get a help from your God, and you know what I'm talking about. That's what help you might get, even whether they serve him directly or indirectly. All right, that's the help you're going to get. He's going to be the one to energize you, but not the God of the Bible, if that's what this person is referring to. God has nothing to do with a political party that pushes the murder of innocent babies and pushes provocative sexuality and pushes open borders and promotes and encourages it. And no, God is not in that. You're not going to receive God's blessings. Okay, he's not in what you go seek some other God, but don't seek the God of the Bible. Okay, it's not happening. He's not in that. Okay, and then he goes on to say, Brooks told Semaphore she has heard, quote, near universal support from individuals to whom she has sent the memo. A Biden campaign spokesperson responded that Biden would remain in the race and pointed to a maximum donation from a top donor last week and argued that grassroots fundraising remains strong, end of article. Well, of course, the grassroots, fundraising remains strong. Of course, they're going to still finance this ludicrousy. They're going to still finance this man and this dead man walking. They're going to still finance him. But to mention Taylor Swift in this, and when I first saw the headline and when I first saw the title of the article, I was like, are they saying they want her to be a possible, nominee, Taylor Swift? But like I said, I don't know much of her political views. I'm pretty, obviously, all I know is she's leaning more to the left, if not completely left at all. But I don't know all the tenets and variables of that. So, but whatever case, the Democrats are desperate. They have to come up with something. So they come up with this BLITZ primary or whatever to try to get the people's attention. But like I said, all this is mind control 2.0. That's what I see. I see mind control 2.0. I see MK Ultra without going into the detail of MK Ultra. For those of you who are familiar with MK Ultra, you know what that's all about. But not going into the detail of that. But that's what I see MK Ultra, although it's not fully MK Ultra. But it certainly does contain mind control on a whole nother level. So if in fact this plan will be initiated, we can expect some intensive mainstream media blitzing going on. Oh my goodness, try to compare this, man. That's the part got me. The memo talking about comparing Biden to George Washington? Or celebrate him rather, I'm sorry. Celebrate him like George Washington? I'm going to make the assumption that if that is done, that a significant number of Americans that's watching this blitz primary from these lying people would not have done their research or homework or even read up in any remote way of George Washington and his accomplishments and his intelligence. I mean, Biden is in no way near that, as a significant number of politicians aren't anyway. People like George Washington and others, as imperfect as they were, those were very smart, highly educated men and women. These people were truly educated in just about all areas. I mean, to even say that, I mean, man, oh man, that's just ridiculous to me. That's what got me, But yeah. The Biden camp, the Biden administration, they're desperate. We're in July, okay? It's coming in August. This thing is coming in August. We're in July. They got to come up with something. So the only way they're going to get people to start, believing that Biden is perfectly capable of running again is to blitz them. Mind control. So let's see how people think. Let's see. I'm going to literally sit and just watch the mindset of a lot of people. Okay, I'm just going to watch and listen. It's crazy how so many people really actually literally still support this man, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say about that. I just wanted to read it to you guys because I think this is insane. Once again, the Biden administration is desperate, and so they come up with this blitz primary, but all it is really is a intensive mind control effort to get everyone to think a certain way, and they're going to bombard us with so much fake news, it will blow your mind. You just watch. Biden is going to be God. He's going to be the second coming of Christ, which is a total contradiction because the man he barely knows where he's at. Which is crazy to me because it's like people are yicking and yakking about Trump and how racist he is, and yet you'd rather vote for a person that's a dead man walking? Really? I mean, somebody said, well, Trump this, that, and the other. And I made a comment. I responded. I said, so Biden is better? Biden is better? And in what way, policy-wise, forget about the fact that the man, his cognitive abilities are on the decline. He's at the early stages, if not the middle stages of a dementia or some form of dementia. Forget about all of that. Let's look also at his policies. In what ways are Biden's policies beneficial to all Americans? Please name it. Please name it, because all we've had is high inflation. We're going back over that ad nauseum. Open borders. All kinds of crazy crime in all of the cities all over the, well, not all the cities, but a significant number of the cities all over the country. I mean, come on, man. What positive things have he done in his policies? Forget about the fact that the man is brain dead. Let's just look at his policies. Is he better? I would argue he's not even on the same level as Trump is. Maybe Trump is not the best speaker, but his policies are for all Americans. It is what it is. So, yeah, that's what I had to say about that. Yeah. It's the Democrats doing what they do so well, and that is brainwashing people and manipulating people psychologically to believe a lie. But anyway, that's my words on it. What do you guys think about this BLITZ Primary. Leave your comments in the comment section below. Like, share, and subscribe to my channel. God bless you all. See you again.